6 p.m. Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Zahra Sikandar. First, the headlines. Prime Minister has established special task force to curb groups involved in human trafficking in Pakistan. Shehbaz Sharif has expressed resolve to equip youth with skills in line with the requirements of global market. Pakistan and Azerbaijan have agreed to implement preferential trade agreements signed between the two countries last year. Arab League says peace in Middle East can only be established by creating independent Palestinian state. In ICC Women's Under-19 T20 World Cup in Malaysia, Pakistan beat Samoa by 52 runs today. And now the news in detail. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has established a special task force to curb the groups involved in human trafficking in Pakistan. He was chairing a weekly meeting in Islamabad today regarding steps to curb human trafficking in Pakistan. Prime Minister will himself lead the task force and express the resolve to bring the murderers of humanity involved in human trafficking to justice. He directed to expedite the arrest of members of the gangs involved in human trafficking. He instructed all institutions, including the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, to play their due role in identifying human traffickers. Prime Minister was also briefed about the groups involved in the deaths of Pakistanis in the boat of illegal immigrants, arrests by various institutions in Pakistan, FIRs, and the future course of action. Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has expressed the resolve to equip the youth with skills in accordance with the requirements of global market. Talking to Vice Chancellor of the University of London, Wendy Thompson, in Islamabad, he said Pakistani youth have the full potential to excel in all fields and bring glory to the country. He pointed out that many Pakistani people, after receiving education from prestigious institutions such as the University of London, are making significant contributions in the global market. Prime Minister highlighted that government has introduced several programs to send young people abroad on scholarships and employment opportunities based on merit, and the new strategies are currently being developed. Wendy Thompson praised the Prime Minister's recent initiatives to promote education in the country. Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb has tasked the subcommittee of the Right Sizing Committee with conducting a thorough review of Revenue Division and the Ministry of Poverty Alleviation to assess their structure, functions, and efficiencies. The Finance Minister was virtually presiding over the meeting of Cabinet Committee on Right Sizing of the federal government from Davos, Switzerland. The subcommittee will engage with both entities to identify opportunities for improved public service outcomes in line with the committee's mandate. On the sidelines of the World Economic Forum annual meeting in Davos, Finance Minister Mohammad Aurangzeb met Group Chief Executive of Standard Chartered Bank, Bill Winters. During the meeting, discussions were held on the bank's existing operations in Pakistan and potential opportunities for the expansion. The minister expressed appreciation for Standard Chartered Bank's long-standing partnership with Pakistan and acknowledged its contributions to the country's financial sector. Planning Minister Ehsan Iqbal stressed the need to start a crash program to promote literacy in the country. Addressing a news conference in Islamabad today, he said that Iran-Pakistan initiative envisages this resolve to enhance literacy in Pakistan along with cooperation of the provincial governments. The minister said no country in the world has made progress without achieving a literacy rate of 90%. He said we have to bring 25 million out-of-school children to the education institutions. Interior Minister Mohsin Naqvi has commended the services of overseas Pakistanis for the improvement of Pakistan's economic situation along with U.S. economy. He was addressing a reception organized by U.S. congressmen in his honor during his visit to the United States. During the reception, views about Pak-U.S. bilateral relations, Pakistan's economy, and the IMF program were discussed. Mohsin Naqvi said that Pakistani community is playing an important role in various sectors in the United States. The minister also invited Congress members to visit Pakistan, besides emphasized the need to increase bilateral contacts to further promote ties between Pakistan and the United States. This is Radio Pakistan. Pakistan and Azerbaijan have agreed to implement the preferential trade agreement signed between the two countries last year. This came in at the 8th session of Pakistan-Azerbaijan Joint Commission in Islamabad. Speaking on the occasion, Minister for Defense Khwaja Mohammad Asif said Pakistan and Azerbaijan enjoy close fraternal relations. He said Azerbaijan is extending its unwavering support to Pakistan's stance on the Kashmir cause, while Pakistan supports Azerbaijan's position on Nagorno-Karabakh issue. The defense minister said there are vast opportunities for cooperation between the two countries in diverse fields. A meeting to prepare a comprehensive roadmap for enhancing trade, economic, and investment opportunities between Pakistan and Turkey was held in Islamabad today with Deputy Prime Minister Ishaq Dar in the chair. The meeting reviewed progress on the Strategic Economic Framework 2022-24 and discussed recent initiatives and explored new proposals to strengthen the economic ties between the two countries. The meeting was part of preparations for the 7th session of the High-Level Strategic Cooperation Council to be held in Islamabad. Minister of Climate Change and the Islamic World Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization have agreed to jointly hold a conference on climate education with special focus on girls' education. The theme of the event is National Climate Education Framework for Girls in the Islamic World. The decision was made during a meeting between the coordinator to Prime Minister on Climate Change, Romina Khurshid Alam, and the head of ICSCO, Dr. Hadi Jatu Say, in Islamabad today. Minister for Kashmir Affairs and Gilgit-Baltistan, Amir Maqam, has said that Kashmir Solidarity Day will be fully observed on the 5th of next month to express Pakistan's support for the Kashmir's inalienable right to self-determination. Addressing the 3rd Interministerial and Interprovincial Coordination Meeting for Kashmir Solidarity in Islamabad, he highlighted that thousands of Kashmiris have been martyred, thousands are imprisoned in Indian jails, and many children have become orphans. Arab League Secretary General Ahmed Abul Ghaid says peace in the Middle East can only be established by creating an independent Palestinian state. Addressing UN Security Council in New York, he termed Israel's 15-month assault on Gaza as a war of genocide. International Day of Education is being observed today under the theme of Artificial Intelligence and Education. Recognized by the United Nations, this day emphasizes the importance of inclusive and equitable quality education for all, irrespective of age, gender, or socioeconomic background. In ICC Women's Under-19 T20 World Cup in Malaysia, Pakistan beat Samoa by 52 runs today. Batting first, Pakistan scored 136 runs for the loss of 8 wickets in allotted 20 overs. In reply, Samoa were all out, scoring 84 runs in 18.5 overs. The second test of two-match series between Pakistan and West Indies will be played at Bulletin tomorrow. The match will start at 10:30 in the morning. And finally, the weather. Mainly cold and dry weather is expected in most parts of the country, while very cold in hilly areas during the next 12 hours. And to end the news, here again are a few of the headlines. Prime Minister has established special task force to curb groups involved in human trafficking in Pakistan. Shehbaz Sharif has expressed resolve to equip youth with skills in line with requirements of global market. Pakistan and Azerbaijan have agreed to implement preferential trade agreements signed between the two countries last year. Arab League says peace in the Middle East can only be established by creating an independent Palestinian state. And in ICC Women's Under-19 T20 World Cup in Malaysia, Pakistan beat Samoa by 52 runs today. And with this, we come to the end of the news for the moment. For more news and analyses, visit our website, radio.gv.pk, and log on to our website, watching video streaming of our bulletins on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.